Well, once again, happy New Year's Day. Happy 2023. I'm so glad you could join us this morning or whenever you're watching this New Year's week. So, the theme that we chose for you, the Oaks, this year is that you are powerful beyond measure. Now, of course, this comes from Marianne Williamson's famous quote from her book, A Return to Love. Here's what she writes: "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world." I absolutely love this quote. And that's how we're going to be jumping into this year. How can we embrace our light and stop playing small? You ready to come with me? Here we go. We're going to be jumping in and asking ourselves, how can I embrace my light and stop playing small? You know what? It's time to honor and grab hold of your light. And we started this process on Christmas Eve, in which you asked your higher power, in what ways and where can I shine my light? Where is it needed? What can I do? What places need my light the most? Because you are such a unique expression of the one power and one presence. You're an extension of the allness of life, of the divinity and the intelligence of life itself. And so when you shine your light, you're expressing God. You're expressing that allness in the world. You don't need to save the whole world or even serve the whole world. I think that sometimes feels so overwhelming to us that it causes not to do anything at all, because we think, oh my gosh, I have to be a light in the world. That seemed big. And I think, again, it prevents us from then even trying to start to shine our light. But what is needed is for us to shine our own unique light in our own world, our homes, our families, our neighborhoods, our communities, our church. This is how each individual light begins to blur together with the other lights. And see, then we set. One light blurs over another light. We set the whole world aglow together. Now, I, like maybe some of other people, get stuck in Marianne Williamson's quote here, where she says, who am I? We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Anyone else get stuck with that? I know sometimes I get stuck there. Sometimes I also get stuck in this question of, there's so many other people doing what I'm doing, and they're doing it even bigger and grander. But here's what I've learned. I've learned that wherever you are, that's where you're needed. That's exactly where you're needed. And if we make a difference in 2 lives, then that's 2 lives that we were meant to make a difference in. Some people can help hundreds of lives, some of us dozens of lives. The number actually doesn't matter. Again, because eventually what happens is all the lights blur together. One circle of influence overlaps with another and another and another. So the point I want to also make here is the fact that you're powerful beyond measure because your thoughts are the key. Your thoughts are the key. We started this even this last year looking at E squared and some of our other books that we studied. But here's what our co-founder, Charles Fillmore, wrote in The Revealing Word about a thought. He wrote, "A thought is a mental vibration or impulse. Thoughts are capable of expressing themselves. Every thought puts on clothes itself in a life form according to the character given it by the thinker." Let me say it again, because that's powerful. Every thought clothes itself in a life form according to the character given to it by the thinker. He says the form is simply the conclusion of the thought. Wow. So what mental and emotional vibration are you putting forth? How can you use your power of imagination to visualize what you want your life to feel like and look like? So we can do that by sitting in meditation or by creating art or writing out in detail how you want your life to be and feel. You get to bring it to life because believe me, you, my friend, are powerful beyond measure. You are a powerful creator. And when you follow that inner guidance, which is often those things that we're passionate about or skillful at, or the things you love doing, that's when you're expressing the gift that God, from that divine intelligence, needs you to express so that you can make your corner of the world a happier place to be. So isn't that exciting? In other words, that when you're creating your life, you're actually helping create the larger world that we all want to live in. I love that. See, you are powerful beyond measure. I want to share a little bit from today's daily word also. So Unity's daily word. Listen to these words. It says, I begin this year with renewed enthusiasm and a fresh perspective. I feel vibrantly alive as I realize that all the love, wisdom, energy, and strength of God are mine to express in my life right now. Again, the power of our thoughts and feelings. It goes on. Grateful for the lessons of life experience, I release past disappointments with a forgiving heart. I find harmony in the relationships as I look beyond differences and focus on the divine life and love that unite all people. I go about my work seeking to serve others with a humble heart. I find ways to develop and evolve my skills and nurture my talents, allowing me to continue to grow and learn. This year, I will thrive in all areas of life as I feel God's presence everywhere I go and in everything I do. Like I said, follow that inner guidance. Follow what you love to do, what you're passionate about, what you're good at, because that's when we're expressing the allness of God, the allness of the divine intelligence. That's how Spirit works through each and every one of us. Let me read this part again. I find ways to develop and evolve my skills and nurture my talents, allowing me to continue to grow and learn. Again, what's good for you is good for all of us. It's really exciting. So let go of any fears, any disappointments of the past. Step into this new year knowing that you are powerful beyond measure and that you are given a new moment, a new day, and a new year to create what it is you want to create with your life. I wish you a wonderful 2023 and a lovely New Year's Day, a lovely New Year's week. And I look forward to seeing you all next Sunday in person for our White Stone ceremony, in which we will be claiming our spiritual name and intention for this new year. Blessings to all, everyone. Happy New Year.